The Sinking City! DC True here we go. We got it. New game. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your alignment, and the person who might help you with it. My apologies. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, I fucked that shit up. Johannes van der Berg. And now we wait because it's at 80%. %. We almost there. Let's do it. Nah, why would we skip this? This is part of the story. Okay, he was a sailor. Jesus. Interesting. Is that some kind of octopus or... some trippy ass visuals right now, and I like it. Oh shoot. Okay. We playing. Ooh, got a gun? How about...
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Okay. Alright, I already read that. Holding camera, interesting. Oh. Key evidence collected, cool. Alright. Nice. Sweet. Okay, B is how you freaking got it.
Never
Crouch.
trust a tourist advertisement.
You damn skip. I've got everything, right? I don't know how to do that right there, but alright, how do you run? Alright, right trigger.
Now get out.
What's up, dude? Excuse... I will throw hands. Where my gun at? Oh! Oh, you lucky I can't whoop your ass. I would whoop your ass so quick. Quick question, how am I supposed to get out? Jump. Oh, that's why.
At
Okay.
last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city
That
of
rhymed.
Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Alright, goodbye.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Interesting. Alright guys, give me... Oh, it shouldn't be too far from here. Exit near the... Oh, you must be him!
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what
Yeah.
happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells, they are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about how he
I've heard
looks.
you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. These fishermen supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
I want... Ooh, he getting on my nerves right now. Alright.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
I'm just gonna say his teeth are messed up.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Alright. Going straight in. Alright. I thought those were guns, not fish.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Alright, let's go check the crime
I
scene.
barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Alright.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
He looked normal, not gonna lie. In a minute, there's something... about this. There's something about that.
5 cards short of a full house. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. Choo-choo. Ahem.
Cool. Oh.
Choo-choo. Ahem.
You can grab some alcohol. Go need some of that drink. Hopefully it's some rum, you know. Okay.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
There's something about this right here.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Interesting.
Ahead! I still hear those voices.
Voices. I don't know. Bam.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulina,
Cool. Okay. Case book, city. I was messing with that and I got some kind of clue earlier. Interesting.
Take this, ape face.
What's happening?
This is trippy as hell.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's one.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay.
Ahead! I still hear those voices.
Well, let me go to mine place. That's not it. There you go. Alright, Albert and a fisherman named Lewis fled the scene. After the fight in the house, I could track him using my supernatural sense. Alright. Alright.
Ahead! I still hear those voices. Ahead!
Alright, he's just gonna keep on saying that line. I'm sorry, my dude. Shell casings and gunpowder. little freezy there.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
I'm not scared of you old punk asses. Honestly confused on where to go, but yeah. There's a 2 there. Oh,
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I freaking love your accent. Bloody hell.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure. Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I want you. Oh, wait. What?
Bye. You want a drink? You want a drink?
That mother... So freaking sad.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
That kind of feels like full of shit.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Because you did. Okay. I got an achievement. Tempting fate. Ooh, kill him. Gunpowder, sweet.
You want a drink?
Are you such a hodo?
What the? Get the... Oh.
Okay. Place is so dead.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Yeah, you. It's been said. You said that the first time. Oh, I thought that chick was naked. Alright.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn pork.
That's good for you. Okay. Where did you run off? Okay, you ran off this way. There's something.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
I'm gonna let him chill. Chill real quick. Go back and forth. Alright, he's good, alright.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port, but don't worry, I've stuck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week, and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. I think I found him.
Fatal wound to the forehead.
It's no time to talk. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? Bitch! Who do you think you are?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Tell me to go to the mine place. Alright. Lewis may be at the bar. He might be. He might be. Bitch, I heard that sound. Give me that metal scrapped. Alright. Where's the bar? It's right. It's right here. All right. Before I continue, I'm gonna leave it here.